What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, shocking news, shocking news, as we now have undefeated two-division world champion, superstar boxer, former lightweight, undisputed world champion, now the reigning WBC junior welterweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney is now 31 wins, no losses, no draws, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 25 years of age, 5'9" with a 72-inch arm reach. He took on and defeated the two-time WBC junior welterweight world champion superstar boxer, Regis Prograis, and he absolutely dominated this fight tonight against Regis Prograis, dropping him in the third round. And he absolutely, it's good, brother.
What about
he absolutely,
Canal?
he a beast.
Canal,
He a beast. So he absolutely dominated this fight with Regis Prograis tonight, right? He dropped Regis Prograis in the third round, staggered him and hurt him in the sixth round, and he won the fight. Devin Haney won and dominated this fight. And afterwards, in post-fight, Regis Prograis is now 29 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 24 wins by way of knockout. He is 34 years of age, 5'8", with a 68-inch arm reach. Regis Prograis, shockingly, had this to say in the post-fight. In the post-fight, Regis Prograis, shockingly, okay, to everybody's surprise, Regis Prograis states this. This is what he had to say.
Three-time champion. Something I did have in mind. Maybe it might be too soon right now, but I do want to leave the sport and do MMA. I want to do that, but I do want to be a three-time champion before I do that. 3-time at 140. Then after that, I do want to.
So, listen what he said.
I was 3-time champion. Something I did have in mind. Maybe it might be too soon right now, but I do want to leave the sport and do MMA. I want to do that, but I do want to be a 3-time champion before I do that. 3-time at 140. Then after that, I do want to.
So you heard Regis Prograis. He said, I want to be a 3-time world champion, but I have plans now to go to mixed martial arts. He plans on going to mixed martial arts now. So, he said it might be too early. He feeling like it might be his emotions running high right now to make that decision. At the same time, he's stating that he wants to, become a 3-time world champion. He's already a 2-time world champion, and he wants to do so at 140. One of his favorite fighters, if not his very favorite fighter, is Marvelous Marvin Hagler, the late, great, legendary, iconic Hall of Fame superstar Marvelous Marvin Hagler, who reigned at 160 at middleweight. He stayed in one division. He was one of the 4 kings, but he absolutely stayed in one division, and he dominated that one division. And so with that said, Regis Prograis is looking to take after Marvin Hagler and duplicate what Marvin Hagler did, staying in one division. Regis Prograis wants to become a 3-time junior welterweight world champion. To do so, he would obviously have to go through Devin Haney. He would have to go through, obviously, the likes of Teofimo Lopez, who is a 2-division world champion and the reigning WBO junior welterweight world champion. And he will also have to go through either, Sabril Matias, or he will have to go through, Rolando Rolly Romero, right? So with that said, but these champions are now going to want to unify. They're going to want to face each other. It's big money fights, right? So he's going to be the odd man out, even though Regis Prograis can, still be very, very active, very, very effective, and, have the opportunity to become another 3rd-time world champion, right? But to do so, he's going to have to go through the likes of, like I said, one of those 4 champions, and he just lost to Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez beat the man that beat him first, which was Josh Taylor. And so, he would have to get an opportunity, and, the best possible opportunity for Regis to become a 3-time world champion is to fight the WBA junior welterweight world champion and Rolando Rolly Romero. He would have to beat Rolando Rolly Romero to become a 3-time world champion. But he said he wanted to try his hand at MMA, okay? We're hearing more and more boxers say that now they're willing to try their hand at MMA, mixed martial arts, okay? We recently heard Deontay Wilder say that he wants to try his hand in MMA, mainly because they have a lot of power. You hear a lot of boxers that have a lot of power that make the statement that they're willing to try and go to the MMA, because those gloves are small, right? They have 4-ounce gloves. Look the damage that they can do with 8-ounce gloves. So imagine removing 4 ounces from a Regis Prograis or Deontay Wilder. Imagine what they can do, right? So with that said, it's still a completely different discipline. It's still a completely different, set of rules. It's, the whole approach to MMA is completely different than that of, boxing, right? And so, yes, they do have power, and yes, they are strikers, and yes, they do have the ability to knock you out. But nonetheless, it's a completely different discipline. So it's hard pressed to see, a lot of boxers successful in the UFC mixed martial art world. It's just like when we get mixed martial artists that come over to the sport of boxing. Now, we did see Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou had success against Tyson Fury, dropped Tyson Fury, and many people feel like he possibly won the fight against Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou. But it's an anomaly, okay? It's hard pressed to see one of these fighters actually, go to mixed martial arts with the grappling and the submission, and that's a completely different discipline. Although, again, there's strikers in the UFC MMA world that have a lot of success, but they still have the discipline to be able to, take you down, leg kick, leg checks, submissions. They have that ability. They may not be the best at wrestling. They may not be the best at, but they have that ability. It's a completely different discipline, it's a completely different mindset. And I think Regis Prograis can possibly be successful doing so. But nonetheless, I think he's definitely emotionally speaking. But hats off to Regis Prograis. He didn't quit. He showed the dog in him, and he kept coming forward. He's definitely one of the best champions in the sport of boxing. So shouts out to Regis Prograis. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.